my name is Gary Strickland, and welcome to today's Daily Devotional. As a hospital patient, you have very likely experienced some form of pain. Pain comes in a variety of expressions. Some pain is physical, some emotional, and sometimes pain even has a spiritual component. Pain can be a temporary visitor, or it can come to stay as a chronic companion. In speaking of the universal experience of pain, one author wrote, "Everyone who is born holds dual citizenship in the kingdom of the well and the kingdom of the sick. Although we all prefer to use only the good passport, sooner or later each of us is obliged to, at least for a spell, identify ourselves as a citizen of the other place." Indeed, pain is sometimes called a silent epidemic in the United States, with an estimated 50 million Americans living with some sort of chronic pain that is caused by disease, disorder, or an accident. And another 25 million people suffer from acute pain as a result of surgery or accident. And in a recent study, 83 million Americans said that pain affected their participation in various activities. Perhaps you can identify with the writer of Psalms 102 when he cries out, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Let my cry for help come from you. Do not hide your face from me when I am in distress. Turn your ear to me when I call. Answer me quickly. For my days vanish like smoke, my bones burn like glowing embers. My heart is blighted and withered like grass, and I forget to eat my food. Because of my loud groaning, I am reduced to skin and bones." As the psalmist expresses, pain can lead to despair and a loss of hope, especially if you feel that no one else really understands what you're going through. In fact, in the psalm we just read, the writer may have felt that even God did not understand him or hear him. So what can you do when you experience debilitating pain, especially pain that seems never to leave you? First, make sure that your doctor and medical team know about the pain that you're experiencing. They want to provide the very best care possible for you, and there are numerous ways in which they can help you deal with the physical pain. But if your pain is something that you must bear over a long period of time, let me suggest some approaches that might be helpful. First, discover an activity or activities that bring you joy, that you find fulfilling, things that help you to find a new perspective on life. Second, enlist trusted friends with whom you can share your feelings and allow them to offer you support and encouragement. Find someone with whom you can laugh. Concentrate on being around people that make you feel valued, and as much as possible, limit your exposure to situations or people that cause you to feel badly. And third, call upon God just as the psalmist did. Even though he was in great distress, he still took his pain to the ultimate healer. Do not think that God does not hear or that God does not care, for God cares more deeply than we can ever imagine. Sometimes pain can be healed, and sometimes we must learn to live fully in spite of the pain. The Apostle Paul, writing in 2 Corinthians 12, tells how he learned the lesson of living well in spite of a chronic condition. Paul writes, "That there was given me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest upon me.'" Even in situations where pain is a constant companion, God's grace can give you the strength to live a life that has meaning in spite of the pain. God's power is available to you to help you endure the trials that pain brings. Call upon God and let God's strength provide you with what you need for the journey. From Sioux Seminary, this is Gary Strickland with today's Daily Devotional, and I pray that you have a wonderful day.